Greetings, my dear wanderers. I'm your host, Jun Koizumi, a hopelessly delusional duchess who spouts nonsense while sipping beverages of highly questionable origins, including the one I'm sipping right now, which is milk. Yes, you heard it right. I adore milk. Plain white, no sugar, hot, cold, or warm. Just pure bliss. I have always preferred milk over tea and coffee, even in this world where such beverages are practically reserved for nobility. However, due to the recent trading treaty with the neighboring country, production and consumption of such commodities have shown an exponential growth, which means even commoners get to enjoy these delicacies from here on out. Oh, apologies for getting sidetracked. I recently read an article about it in the newspaper and it was just fresh in my mind, so it kind of slipped. This might happen more often than you can count, so I hope you don't mind. Now then, I welcome you to the very first entry of Stardust Diaries. Oh, wait, should I call it an entry? It is Stardust Diaries after all, so that would be fitting, wouldn't it? But then again, podcasts have episodes, don't they? No, no, that doesn't sound right for someone of my noble stature. Episodes feel dreadfully plain for my taste. Hmm, how about chapters? Or sessions, maybe? Or perhaps, oh, records. Yes, we noble keep records. That sounds fancy enough for someone like me. And yet, I still cannot decide. Ugh! Why must naming one simple beginning feel like choosing a title for a royal decree? Or worse, selecting a knight? Because, trust me when I say this, that was a hard choice. But I'm glad I don't have to do it again. I mean, how could I? They were all so handsome. Oh my god. Like, seriously, with their perfect bodies and showcasing their undying loyalty, just waiting to be chosen. It's a miracle I didn't faint there, because I was about to. However, at the end of the day, I got the best spoils. Or should I say he chose me? Hmm. But regardless, I should thank Father for making it easy for me by hosting an all out competition with the last man standing to be my knight. Good heavens, I truly appreciate Father's help with that, or else it would have turned out to be such a torture, just like now. So, how about I present this a very moment of Stardust Diaries to you, my lovely listeners, and you are free to decide what we should call it. And while you do that, I'll try to pretend like someone who knows what she's doing, even though she don't half of the time. As for Stardust Diaries, consider it a gentle transition, a soft teleportation straight into the inner chambers of my mind, where everything I try and fail to organize simply wanders around freely. If you step in, you may encounter my art attempts. Not quite flawless illustrations, more like half assembled ideas I insist are concepts. A little further in, you'll find anime, manga, webtoons, movies, series, and every other form of entertainment I adore cluttered together like an overly enthusiastic archive. My food preferences float nearby too, especially my unwavering loyalty to milk, which apparently makes half of the palace side eye me like I'm hiding a dark secret. Trust me, I'm not a serial killer. Then there's fashion, music, and the odd blend of trends from both worlds that I somehow keep juggling. You may also trip over the random thoughts that drift through my consciousness without permission, of course. Memories I remember, memories I'm sure I remember, and memories I'm convinced I invented. And tucked between all of that, shimmering like a misplaced artifact, are the occasional existential meltdowns that shows up unannounced because of course they do. As a noble living in a different world, these moments strike me more often than I'd like to admit. Between managing mana flow, dodging dragons, and ensuring beast folk don't take me as a lost snack, life here is eventful. And naturally, I intend to share all of it with you. And when is that? Well, when you have proven yourself worthy of deeper mysteries. For now, think of this as a gentle overview for the time. And before you imagine that I possess a vast audience awaiting me in the royal court, oh no, 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 I must confess, I do not have any audience because my royal subjects are still wandering the earth somewhere, most likely lost, distracted, or ghosting me with admirable consistency. But fear not, they will find their way to me eventually. At least I dearly hope so. But all this is getting a little too formal for my taste because this podcast, just like this little corner of the universe, is supposed to be my safe space. The one place where I don't have to behave like a noble 24/7. So let me breathe for a second and talk normally. So, when I say normal, please don't take it as face value because you are going to get disappointed real quick. My normal is not normal at all. It is going to be a little roller coaster of emotions that you're gonna experience while you listen to me talk because I am literally sitting next to you in that roller coaster, experiencing all that stuff with you. So, what I'm trying to say here is there are a few things I should tell you before I start and jump into talking about something like, as in, this is a podcast, so I should probably talk about some kind of topic. But before I get to it, there are a few things I would like to tell you. First is that I have this condition, or I don't know, it's weird to explain for me to explain it, but I get tongue-tied. Yes, did I say that right? Tongue-tied. Yes, I get tongue-tied on multiple occasions and it sounds like I'm choking on my own drool or something, which I am not, and I am I will be perfectly fine. You don't have to call 911 because even if you do that, well, they won't be able to cross dimensions. So please don't do it. Yeah, I'm telling you seriously, I have this weird thing going on with me, and it was like even from before. Yeah, like even when I was on earth, I had this when I get too excited, or I just have like so many emotions, I just so many things that I want to talk about. I just get too excited and I just want to say so many things. It doesn't quite come right out. And in the moment, I just get tongue tied and I think I sound like I'm choking and I might just die or something, which I am not. So please rest assured, if you hear me literally choking or doing some weird noises or something, I don't know, but it is not something you should worry about. I don't know how or why. Do I have some kind of speech impairment or something? I don't know. I don't know, but it happens sometimes. It's not all times, but it happens sometimes. I just choke kinda. Like I don't know. Whenever it happens, you'll literally listen to it. Like you'll hear it happen. So please do not take it seriously. I am just trying to convey, and I just don't know. Like maybe I just forget words entirely, or just, like I couldn't get it out right, or maybe I mispronounce it, or I do something. I don't know. My tongue literally, if it feels like my tongue does acrobats in my mouth. So please do not worry if you hear me just, make a weird sounds. It's just me trying to convey whatever word or something that I want to say, okay? So, yeah, that's the first thing that I was really, really going to, I was just wanted to make sure that you understood, okay? Okay, first thing, check off the list. Next is I have a really bad habit of going on tangents, which I think you already know because, well, of course, I talk about things and go on tangents all the time. So, well, it's going to be nice and all sometimes, but if I don't come back, please don't hold that against me because I'm so sorry. I get distracted way too easily. So yeah, that is the second thing, which is a good thing that I still remember it, that I had to tell you this and then move on to the next thing. Okay, so that was the thing about tangents. And lastly, since it's my first, whatever it is, since I haven't decided on it yet, which is the problem exactly? Since I have no audience, which means I have no suggestions, which means I have no topics to talk about, which means it's not like not no topics per se, but like there are so many topics and my decision making skills are not quite on par with my reputation as the daughter of the duke, which is really bad. Like, oh my god, I struggle with it all the time, all the time. You can't even imagine, and it has been really extremely hard for me. Like now, more so than ever, like because I am in a different dimension and I have to attend parties and balls and like all that kind of stuff, and that is whenever I'm in a situation when I have to decide on something, I just don't know what to do. I just feel like yeah, please someone help me, but what, no, can anyone just do that for me? I literally do that. So I come up with like a clever idea where I try to, whenever someone asks me to make a decision, I just question them with, why do you think this would be better or this would be better? So they come to their own conclusions, and with the majority of whoever thinks we should do this, I go with that. I know it sounds so weird, but even here, even in this dimension, well, literal. Okay, wait. This is one more thing I should probably tell you. I'm not gonna spoil all the fun just right in the first whatever this is. Again, is it a entry? Is it a episode? No, we haven't decided on it. You get the idea. Okay, this is the problem. Okay, we are facing a big problem. Okay, I don't know what to say about it. It's so hard. You don't even imagine. Like it's hard. Okay. Okay, that wasn't the case. I'm not gonna spill anything unless you are worthy of someone I can trust with this knowledge of this other dimension that I'm currently residing in. So, you should probably watch out, like keep an eye, as in listen carefully. I might drop hints here and there. I might, or, I might be saying truth, I might be saying a lie, who's to say? I might be a complete lunatic for all you know, but it could be true too. Who knows? Anyways, so since I don't have a topic, I just thought I should probably talk about at least something for you guys to go on with. Like you should probably get to know what type of things you can expect from this podcast. And that's exactly what I'm going to do. By the way, did I okay, wait. There was a mental checklist, like literal mental checklist in my mind. I need to check real quick. Did I do okay, that crossed. Okay, that done. Okay. Okay. Yeah, that that is exactly what I was supposed to do. So, I'm going to talk about anime because I think that's the most like most what's it called? What's the word for it? Most common thing, I guess, or like commonly enjoyed thing, I guess. I don't know. I mean, it could be because anime is raging over the world right now, and well, of course, at least not all of you, I don't know who might be watching it, but even if you are not into anime, you probably have heard about it by this point, I am guessing. But if you don't know what it is, well, you should check it out. It is Japanese animation, anime. You should probably go watch it. I'm not gonna recommend any of my favorite just now because well there's a long list, and most like because I might have a real bad tendency of liking every anime that I see in some ways or another unless I drop it, and which have like just yet to happen. I haven't dropped any animes to watch. Like yeah, sometimes my mood changes and I stop watching that anime, but I pick it up again when the mood is right, and I complete that season or anime or whatever it is. So I never encounter any anime that I absolutely hated. No, I don't know why. Or any webtoon or movie. Okay, there might be some movies, but I cannot recall them. But no anime until now, I think, even if I have stopped it, there is a reason why. Maybe because my mood just shifted. Like I was in like a mood to watch like a thriller anime and I started it, but it didn't go the way I wanted, or maybe the suspense or whatever it is, or maybe just suddenly I had a feeling that what, it's nice, but I should probably watch a romance one or a comedy or an action or something, and that's why I change. Okay, mostly whenever I watch anything, it might be anything, like any form of entertainment from music to anime to even watching YouTube videos. It all depends on my mood. And if I get obsessed with it, like if it's an anime or anything, I get obsessed with it, then I'm gonna buckle down and binge the whole thing. Even if it means I get obsessed with some kind of YouTuber. Yes, then I'm gonna watch every YouTube video that he or she has ever posted, which is horrifying, which sounds so horrifying. Anyways, okay, what was I talking about? Anime, right? So the current anime. Oh, by the way, did you know that I, even being from a different world, was able to access internet? That's the only reason why I can watch anime and you can hear me, because I have a YouTube channel now. Funny, I say that, but that's the only thing I am going to reveal now, unless I probably slip out on other things. But yes, do not expect any more slip ups from my side. I'm gonna tightly, just seal my lips and lock it and throw the key somewhere or something. I don't know. Okay, so the recent anime that I've been watching or like completed or whatever. Okay, I'm gonna start with the completed ones that I recently completed. There's a few of them. I completed recently leveling. See, this is what happens, okay? This is what I meant by when I say I got tongue tied or something. Anyways, yes, solo leveling. And I know what you're thinking. It's been months since it premiered, even the second season, I guess. But yeah, well, it's been recently that I was able to access the internet, and this whole thing just like there's a whole lot of things. I'm not gonna let you slip me up and tell me something that I shouldn't be telling you. So just consider this, that this recent development of me actually getting access to the internet from Earth, the only thing that I could do is watch anime, read webtoons, this, that, keep up with the recent events. Of course I do. Like not news, because I hate news. And honestly, the newspaper here are more interesting than on Earth, because here people use magic. So if here there's a blast, it is because of a magical portal or whatever, something. You get the idea. So newspaper here are more interesting. It feels like a story because, well, technically I feel like I am in a story. But who's to say? Anyway, that's not the point. So the recent anime I completed was Solo Leveling. Then I watched this anime called By the Graces of Gods. It's also a cute anime. You should probably go watch it, because this guy, like, he's really cute. I mean, it's an isekai anime. He gets isekai. His name is Ryoma Takebayashi, and I don't know why I remember it. Okay, I know why I remember it, because says this name so many times in the whole anime. It has like 2 seasons. It's so cute. It's about a guy who's been overworked in his previous life, get isekai by sneezing. Like yeah, he dies while sneezing. Like he is overworked and then he sneezes for 4 times, and with the fourth sneeze he just dies. Which is so funny for me. that that is not one should laugh about, but it is funny. Anyways, so he dies, and then the gods of this other world just tell him that actually you died, but we decided that you can be reincarnated into a different world. And he's like, okay. And then he gets reincarnated into a little 8-year boy's body, and because of that he just make up like there is a like, okay, I don't wish to spoil the story, but you get the idea. Like he gets reincarnated, and then his story begins of how he lives in that world, in that small child's body. Yeah, I know. I am struggling to come up with words to explain how much I like this anime. It was so cute all the time. I was just smiling ear to ear because it was just so nice. It was like a fluffy, cute anime. It wasn't anything. It's I think it's a slice of life anime, fantasy slash isekai slash slice of life. I don't know the specific genre. For me, it was because it was all about him trying to, do the best with his life and this and that. And I'm like, oh, I'm so for it. It was so nice. Just pure bliss. I know. Okay, okay, solo leveling, I think it has like the hype of solo leveling has already there, and I don't think I should probably, even try to describe it. But all in all, I liked it. I mean, I remember watching it, and then I, like kind of forget, so I have to start from the start. So I watched the 2 seasons, yes, back to back, so I could get like a proper, like a proper mood, and like I can just grasp all of it in one sitting. Of course, I didn't watch it in one sitting because, well, even if I am a duke's daughter, I do have some responsibilities that I have to take into account, and well, I have these balls and parties to attend to. So of course, not in one sitting, but apparently it was like one anime at a time. So like, yeah. Then currently, I'm kind of watching Black Clover. Yeah, I know. Okay, Black Clover, because well, I loved it. I mean, yummy. Oh god. I cannot even start on Yummy, but okay, if I start on Yummy, I should probably, oh my god, I'm so blushing. I'm literally blushing year to year now. Yummy is wow. Okay. Okay, the reason I started watching Black Clover, because I thought it was similar, like the plot progression and like whatever I heard about it from like the many comments and this and that, social media and stuff. I thought it was an interesting anime, and I wasn't going to start it until very like until, just maybe a lot longer or something, I don't know. But then I was like, okay, I'm gonna start it, and I started watching it. I loved, I mean, like, and Asta are really great characters. I love Asta. He's a little annoying. I don't know why, but I feel like I can relate with him in more ways than less, because like he is cute in his own way. Not so much. I don't know. Like I think he is more annoying than Asta for some reason. I don't know. Asta is cute, I guess. And he's chaotic, just like me. So I think maybe I find him like a, like a brotherly type connection or something. I don't know. Maybe he's my long lost twin or something. Who knows? Who's to say? But well, he is good looking, but when the first time I actually saw Yami, oh my god, I was, no, I didn't have any words. I was just like, okay, let me tell you this. Yami, as a character, as a person, I don't know, like if he ever existed, I would be so done. Oh my god, that was so like okay, listen. Listen. Yami, even like their voice actors, Japanese, dubbed, both just perfect. He is the perfect man alive. And there are a few of my anime crushes, male and female. I'm gonna tell about them later on, maybe not just like yet, but Yami. Oh god, like because this is the recent animes I've been watching, and as I said, I will be talking about the recent animes I'm watching. So, yes, I am watching it, and I'm on episode where Yami defeats, like they go, okay, I'm drawing a blank here, but Yami shows his talents, and I'm like, oh god, it's nice. I think I'm on episode 50 or so. I'm thinking I'm gonna rewatch because I had like a really big gap because I had to travel. Okay, why am I? I decided not to spill more beans. So just say I had to do something and it took me a long while, and that something turned into like a long break, and now I am lost on what episode I was on. Roughly, I think I'm on 50 episode, but I might go watch like 10 episodes prior to it to just get into the mood of continuing the story. Maybe, I don't know. But oh my god, Yami. I cannot say nice. Like, there's like there are so many things. Just him. If anyone of you there out there like understand what I'm trying to say here, any girlies who supports this, you know what I am trying to express here. It's hard. You know how hard it is to express what feelings I might have for Yami. So, yes, he is my husband, of course. Of course. Why wouldn't he? There's a long list. Okay, all of them in anime husbandos, webtoon husbandos, manhwa, manga, whatever it is. Even in normal like cartoons and movies and series and sitcoms, there are a lot of people I might consider myself, but like yeah, they don't exist, but oh my god, they are so good as a people, like as a man, man. So yeah, also this is the only one thing I'm going to tell you about this dimension that I'm in, because I cannot wait that guys here are really hot. Really, really hot. Even my night. Yes, I told you I chose the best one. I got the best spoils because my night is so hot. Well, I could even dare say that he is close to how Yummy is. Yeah, I know. I just oh god. Anyways, what was I talking? What was I talking about? Okay. I can go on about Yami, okay? I can go. You know what? I just realized this, but this is how it's gonna go unless you suggest me something I should probably talk about, like a specific thing that you want me to discuss or just explore or just like give my opinion. Not that it matters or anything. If you want, that is. But if you like really want me to talk about it because you like it too, I am all ears for it. Bro, sister, whoever you are, please tell me that you like these characters and stuff like that. Like, I am so up for it. Come on, let's geek about it, you know? And I mean, I am kind of drawing a blank here. I didn't thought I can talk. Like, I can talk, okay? I love to talk, and I can talk as much as I want. I can go as far as making it into like a 3-hour documentary about how much I love Yami. He is just the best. But I shouldn't do that because, well, at the end of the day, a podcast is supposed to be still considerably something one can actually consume with a relatable, like one person can only spare so much of their time for me to waste. So I'm just gonna, say this, that Yami is supremacy. I love him. He's so cute. He's handsome. He's tall. He is so manly. He is just pure bliss. Anyways, I might just keep telling how much I love him, and it would turn out to be, I might say, like, I might just repeat the same thing over and over again. And don't want to do that, because even if it's like a podcast, I want to make it into something meaningful at the same time, even if it's meaningful per se, as in like me talking about my favorite characters and stuff. But it should be at least something one person can actually, think over it. Like, it'd be like, yeah, okay, she is talking about her favorite character, but why is she saying the one thing all over again? Like, is she crazy? Well, yeah, I am. But that's not the point. I am crazy, but I still can make it more listenable. Anyways, let's just wrap up this now, because I can go on, because I honestly, there are two things. First, I can go on and on about Yami, but I might just, because of my emotions, might take over, and I'm just gonna go and talk about it, like one thing over and over, about how much I love him, how much I love him, which will get really old really fast, and I don't want to do that. And the other thing is, I'm kind of drawing a blank after I started thinking about Yami, because that's the only thing I can literally see in front of my face. Oh my god, he's so okay. Yes, exactly. That's why I'm gonna wrap it up. Okay. Now that the ramble that I've been doing is concluded, so dear wanderers, we will call this episode slash entry slash chapter slash session slash record of Stardust Diaries to come to a wrap. If you enjoyed this, which I really doubt, and I don't know why, but if you did, I am seriously doubting all your life choices right now. I am eager to hear about it, because I would really like to know what you liked about this. And of course, your thoughts. You can drop all the suggestions for topics which I really need, all your questions if you have any, which I think you do, and if any comments in general or specifically about how crazy I sound. Yes, please do that, or anything, or like if there is anything else you wish to tell, or if you also like Yami, let me know. And if you want me to explore any other characters or stuff like anime, sitcoms, music, YouTube, I don't know, anything, literally, or just want to say hi or something, you can do that. Anything you want. Send it all on stardustdiaries.podcast@gmail.com. Yes, you heard it right. stardustdiaries.podcast@gmail.com. Also, if you want to find me ramble about more of it, and even with like early access and get behind the mic's chaos, you can find it on Patreon, and you can follow me on all the Royal Scrolls, social media, that is. Everything you need to know about me and my Juniverse is tucked neatly in the description below. So, come on, go now and do whatever you want. Until the stars align again, keep wondering, and farewell.